guys, welcome to another session of Femina Live. And today we have with us Anastasia Dedhia, who is a clinical psychologist and the founder of Mind Mantra. And welcome to our session.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here at Femina today and I can't wait to answer your queries.
Yeah, and today she's going to be answering some common relationship queries that most millennials have. And we have a lot of reader questions that have been sent to us. So, should we go ahead?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to read out the first question. My boyfriend is an extrovert and loves to party and hang out with all his friends every weekend. He invites me along, but I much rather prefer to stay in with a book or a movie. How do I find a balance without it leading to a fight every time?
Well, the key is the word balance, and you have to strike a balance wherein you will have to adapt and adjust to his ways, and he has to adapt and adjust to your ways. Out of the 5 days he goes partying, you can accompany him for 2 days, and for all the 5 days when you want to stay home, he can stay back home with you. And this is just about mutual understanding and respecting each other, because a relationship means more than your personality, which can be molded a little bit to make things more peaceful between the both of you.
Okay, so finding the right balance is the key. The next question is, I think I might be falling for my best friend. I don't want to ruin our friendship though. What should I do?
Well, firstly, you need to make sure if even your best friend likes you or whether he doesn't. How strong is the friendship? If it's a very genuine, deep friendship, then there have been tons of cases which have come to me, and the person has told the friend about it, and the friend's been totally okay. Said that, I don't have the same feelings for you, but I'm sorry, and we can totally still be friends. So don't stay in the dark and not say what you feel like. Please do it if the friendship is true and if it's real. It is going to last, come what may, and you never know what if your friend likes you back too. So never keep your communication hidden inside.
Right. So you suggest that they should go out and
Just say it now.
Yes. And then see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Another one is, I don't think the guy my best friend is dating is good for her. How do I tell her without upsetting her?
Well,
I'm sure you've heard this question
a lot of times, and the other way around also. Firstly, find out why don't you like the person. Is there something in you, or is the person genuinely toxic for the other person? That is, your friend is deteriorating in terms of her personality, emotions, her family life, education, everything's going down the drain, or is it a personal grudge that you have? Now, secondly, it is, if your friend is sensitive and totally in love with this person, you can broach the topic in a different way. You can talk about a general relationship problem and then put her example as it, and then go around it, and your friend will definitely get the hint. And if it is detrimental for her growth, then you must just be upfront and tell her that this person is toxic, and it may lead you to some very harmful consequences.
Okay. Okay, next one is, my partner is extremely moody and never tells me what is bothering him. How do I work my way around this?
Well, firstly, if your partner is moody, find out why he or she is moody. Being moody is because of a lot of reasons. Is he stressed out? Is he into something, like excessive use of alcohol or drugs or smoking? Is he stressed in work? Is he stressed because of his college? Find out why the moodiness is there. And once you know that, and or whether he's just generally moody with you all of a sudden, then you need to, that's a red flag, because maybe he's not connected as much to you, he's just getting impatient being with you. So find out why is this moodiness there, instead of just jumping to he's moody and what do I do about it. Go to the grassroots level and find out why.
Find out the cause before you address the
correct,
problem.
and then once you do that, then automatically things are going to get better after that.
So again, communication
Is the key. It's the most important thing.
Okay. Next one is, I've been seeing this guy for a couple of months, but we aren't exclusive yet. How do I broach the topic with him?
Okay, why aren't you exclusive yet? Is he in a different frame of mind when he wants to just casually date and you have gotten a little more involved, which is a problem with a lot of women, a lot of us. We do get more emotional than physical. With men, it's more physical than emotional. So find out if both of you all are on the wavelength, on the same wavelength. How did the relationship start? Was it a very casual thing and you all decided that, hey, let's just keep it very chilled out and, nothing much and all. And then if that was the case, then probably he's doing the right thing and, you are rushing in for it. So ask him, why is this, what is happening, because I really like you and do you think we should take it forward? And you will probably get the answer whether he is really that into you or not.
Right. So
So
basically ask the
find
question.
out, yeah, and find out why, how did the relationship start? Were you all going to test and then get serious, or was it always going to be on a very casual level?
Okay, that's quite helpful, I think, because probably you've heard this again a lot of times, and
Right, a lot of women especially,
Yeah.
because see, it is a thing with women, we do get emotionally attached very quickly,
Okay.
especially after having a physical relationship with a partner. It happens invariably with women. So be careful, just because you are getting emotional doesn't mean this guy is even the right person for you. So, again, speak, find out what is the stance this guy has taken before dating you. If he wants to always keep it casual and you're okay with it, you can curb your emotions a little bit, continue being with him if that's what the relationship vibe
Yeah.
is. And if you want to get serious and he doesn't, then you know what to do.
Yeah. Okay. Another interesting question is, how do I make my long distance relationship work?
Wow. So this is such a problem because we've had tons of assorted cases of long distance relationships which 99% haven't worked, but once the person has come back into Bombay, they have miraculously got back and things have been very happy.
Oh.
So it depends on how far your partner is. If it is a Bombay and America, then it's too far. The person may be coming probably once or twice a year or once in 2 years, you never know. If it's a close thing, like say Bombay, Hong Kong, Bombay, Singapore, the person keeps coming often.
Okay.
So the relationship can thrive, the relationship can last. You can go if it's a place close by. But if it's a really far off place, it is going to be hard. In this case, as much as you love the partner, remember that there is something like being wanting to be physically with that person. Everyone has a physical need which you are not getting. So there is tons of infidelity that happens in this. The girl is with someone here and the boy is with someone there, and it's just a quiet understanding between them. But then when they meet, they're back together. So this is just, I think, the rule of a long distance relationship, because it gets so hard without the physical presence of a person, which is just not fair. And no matter what you say, no matter how you try to work it out, it is difficult. So you either find your ways to make it work by having another companion, and then having it in your head that no, but my priority is this person. When he or she is back, it is that person. Or then if it's not working for you, if it's making you sad and cranky, then it's better to cut it short, nip it in the bud at the moment, and then see how, play it by the year and see what happens when the person's back.
But suppose a couple decides that they do want to take it, want to make it work. So are there any other tips that you would like to give?
Yeah, see, they do a lot. In fact, on their own, there are couples who constantly FaceTime and talk to each other, send stuff via courier to each other. They go to meet the parents of the other person.
Okay.
They do tons,
Right.
and despite that, not having that physical presence of the person is goes down very hard on them. So there is a time wherein they do break. They get extremely, these people are very cranky also. They're very emotional and very emotionally unstable, because the person's there but you can't get the person. So it's an extremely uncomfortable time generally for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe like if a person is in a long distance and they know that it's only for like say a couple of months or something, then
Then
I
it's
think it's
then it's
easier.
absolutely workable.
Yeah.
Then it is workable. If it's a long duration, then 8, 9, 10 years, a person's not going to be there, then they have some thinking to do.
Another one. I can't seem to switch off post work, and my husband hates that I have started to carry my work home. I can't help it though, since it's a particularly busy time at work. How do I make him understand this?
Well, has your husband observed that when it hasn't been a busy time, you have been at home and completely been at home and with him? Has he seen the difference between you when things are busy and when things are not? So, if he has, then I'm sure he's going to understand that it is just a busy time and it's okay. But what you can do on your end is during that busy time, uh, give about 2 hours to your work and then sort of switch off. Try, make it a compulsion, make it a routine that, okay, it is busy and I'm going to get some work home, unfortunately. I'm going to work on it for 2 hours and then I am, come what may, going to switch off and I'm all yours. So this is some adjustment, and make the husband realize that, when things are not that bad at work, what is it? It's not like that all the time. So
Right.
this is there, and of course, if it's a mature adult, if it's an understanding person, he's going to understand.
Okay. Thank you so much for answering. But before we let you go, we have one final question, which is, what are the signs of a healthy relationship?
Well, the signs of a healthy relationship are, moving past and looking beyond petty things, not holding on to grudges, having unconditional understanding and love, which perhaps comes much later. But just the union of two mature, evolved people is that you look past petty things. You think, things which you don't like in the person, you start accepting, you start, enjoying. Or if there's something that it's a bad habit or something, you try to get around, and the person even respects you so much that he listens to you or she listens to you. So there is a lot of respect that you see. There's a lot of understanding. There's a lot of, fights and a quick makeup. They don't hold on to grudges. They don't put the other person down. There's no insulting. And you genuinely see a good friendship. You see a good level of mature, evolved relationship goals.
Okay.
So that is something which is prime, and of course communication, which is the key to a good relationship, because there are couples who have had problems only because of not communicating. They just shut down, or there's miscommunication. Please sit down and talk to your partner. Please sit down and talk to anybody, because communication is key to a healthy, stress-free life.
Thank you so much for answering our questions.
Thank
Hope
you.
you guys enjoyed watching this, and in case you have any more questions, then please send it to us in the comment section, and she'll be happy to answer them for you.